Good morning. It's Jan at JDK Counseling. Happy Monday. I hope you all are well. I want to talk to you this morning a little bit about anxiety, fear, and you are here. Anxiety and fear are taking up a lot of our emotional, psychological, spiritual, and physical bandwidth these days. And we only have so much bandwidth before we run out, so much energy for all of this before we run out. So we need to care for ourselves in the midst of a time of anxiety and fear. And there's a difference between anxiety and fear. Anxiety is when we're anxious, we're in a place where we're worried about something that could happen, that might happen, that could possibly happen someday down the road. We don't know exactly what it is that could happen. We don't know if it's ourselves that will be affected, if it's somebody that we love will be affected. We don't know what the outcome of that, all of that is. And we can spend a lot of time and energy speculating and wondering and trying to prevent whatever it is. But the fact is that thing that we're worried about has not happened yet. So when we're anxious, we're living in the future. Fear, on the other hand, is a response to something that's happening now. A tiger bursts into my office right now, and of course I'm going to be afraid. All my fight, flight, or freeze hormones are going to kick in, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to save my life. And if anybody else was around here, to save their lives, or we team up together. And you can tell my voice is even getting faster, even just thinking about that. We'd ramp up and do whatever needs to be done, and then all our stress hormones would calm down after that event was all over. That's a fear response. That's our normal response to fear. We experience it, we take care of whatever it is, and then our stress hormones go down over a period of time. With anxiety, if we let it take over us, those stress hormones are constantly racing through our body. And it shows up in not only the irritability and agitation we feel, but in racing thoughts and sleepless nights, in irritability, in lack of interest in things, in being hyper vigilant, almost hyper vigilant to what could possibly be coming down the road at some point, and we don't know when. And we will almost do anything to relieve that state of anxiety. The only thing that we can really do is manage anxiety and stay in the present moment. And I like to think of that as sort of like doing the check-in on our phones. You are here, wherever you are. I'm here in Brown Deer right now in my office with certain things around me, sitting in my chair, wearing certain clothes. Certain things are in my visual field. What we need to do to manage anxiety is be aware of where we are, staying mindful and present in the moment that we're in. So when you notice yourself getting irritable or anxious or wanting to do something to relieve that anxiety, whether that's eat or take a drink or be crabby or turn on TV or do something that's not particularly healthy, that's self-soothing, stop yourself and just pay attention to where you are. Do a you are here check-in moment. Where you are, what you're wearing, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, what's in the visual field around you. If you have a cup of coffee or something that you can tasting, get present, stay in the moment, and realize that in this very moment, you are okay. And we go moment by moment by moment through this. That's the way we get through it. And when there's a legitimate reason for fear, immediate reason for fear, know that you can handle it or reach out to people who can help you handle it. We manage minute by minute getting through. If this would be helpful for someone, please feel free to share it. If you need to reach out for a little bit of extra support or coaching on how to manage anxiety, you can reach me at jan@therapysecure.com. Thanks, everyone. I'll look forward to talking with you soon.